So what's your introduction gonna be? Like, have you ever?
I was trying to think of one today.
He don't even have an introduction for himself.
I just be like, "Hey, it's your boy." But no. I keep thinking of one and I cannot think of one.
Hold on first, because I'm just starting to think a whole bunch of stuff. Before we start, we need an intro, like not a talking introduction, but an actual intro.
Like a video introduction?
Yeah, like you know how like people have a song.
Oh,
like like an intro.
Yeah, we gotta find one.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but anyways, it's me, the P, the one and only.
Gets me every time with that. And this is your boy slamming the phone.
Oh shoot.
This is your boy Raymond, aka Tapmaster Flash, back at it again.
And I'm Granddaddy Flex. Like what?
Hey, I'm gonna keep trying them out until something sticks. So
he gonna have to work on that one, but it's all right.
I like that one. It's funny.
Nobody can, be original like me. But anyway,
so original. But yeah, what are we talking about today, CC?
So today, I don't know. First, let's talk about the news because that's what really brought me up to this topic, and we're talking about Courtney Taylor. Hence the shirt that I have on right now. And Courtney Taylor killed her boyfriend allegedly, right? He was an Instagram model. He was, his name was Christian. Boy, I'm not trying to say his last name, but he was killed a few days ago, and she was photographed inside their apartment with blood all over her, and he was stabbed. You know what I'm saying? But she's out already.
Okay.
And
is this the story that I seen that some people were like harassing her at a store? They were like, "Why are you out?" and stuff like that. She was at a restaurant or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's the white girl with the black dude.
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure we're all clear here.
Right. And so yeah, she's white, he's black, and so what I want to talk about is if you can be pro-black but still date and be in an interracial like relationship.
Be black, be pro-black, but not date black.
Because here's the thing, this guy wasn't pro-black at all.
He was actively against black people.
He didn't like black women. So I pulled up a few of his old tweets, and maybe you can put them in here. But let's see. Here are some of the things that he said. So, can't believe one of my followers thinks I talk to black girls when I don't. And this is all the way back in 2012, right?
Wow. You went digging.
Yeah. So, honestly, the way black girls disgrace themselves on TV, ... That was 2012. Let's go to another one here. I love white people. Shit, me too, girl. He was responding to somebody.
Who just makes that a tweet?
Man, I don't know. Now he says, dang, all the characters I want to be for Halloween were always white. Change me.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
That was 2013. Let's see.
That's deep.
Yeah. I want a white girl. #help. Right. And now it's #help because he's dead.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, he reaped what he sowed. I don't want to say he deserves anything he got.
Well, nobody deserves to die.
Yeah, I know, but I just want to make that clear real quick because it sounds like we're trying to bash him and he just died. But
see, that's the thing. Should we be defending him? Like, he got killed by a white woman.
Yeah, I mean, he went for what he wanted. It just happened that she, I guess, didn't want him.
And she is a really big OnlyFans creator.
Oh, really?
Yes. And she was saying that she only dates rich black men.
Was he? What did he do for a living?
He was just an Instagram model.
Oh, okay.
Not just. Put some respect on their names because they make money. But for me, like when somebody says, I only date one type of person.
Right.
Like, why? What's the catch there? Why do you only date that type of person?
I don't know what I mean? Because as we know, I only date black women.
Okay. But you're black.
Yeah, yes, I am.
He's black.
Yes. A smidgen, but I'm there.
I got my ancestry results. I'm black too.
We can go over percentages a little bit later if you wish.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do my ancestry because if it comes out that I'm not at least half black,
Boy,
I'm losing my shit.
My feelings was hurt this morning.
Oh, so sad. But I only date black women. That's just what I like though. Like I've maybe like talked to another race, but as far as dating, I don't think I ever would.
I just think when a black man likes a white woman, it's for them to submit. And then she mentioned in one of her interviews that she likes to be submissive, but only in the bedroom. And ironically, he got killed in the bedroom. Yeah. And I think she was just saying what she knows black men wanted to hear. Because black women are not really submitting to black men. Like, we have an issue with that most of the time.
And it's been getting more of an issue later on in the years. But at the same time, as far as when it comes to black women, I think you just have to know how to deal with them. Like, I feel like I know how to deal with them. So black women,
you ain't gotta deal with shit.
Yeah, I do.
Deal.
You know what I mean. You don't like that deal word.
Why y'all don't say y'all gotta deal with these white women?
Because I don't deal with white women.
The white women be the ones on Snap. You gotta deal with that.
I don't deal with white women, so I don't gotta worry about it. And I say deal, but you say it, you hear it as a bad word, but that's just a word, okay? But no, I feel like you just have to learn how to cope, deal, handle, whatever.
This nigga sounds like he's going through the war.
I'm trying to find a word that works for you, but I know how to deal with them. So it is what it is. Like,
do you feel like you have to deal with white women? Like,
yeah, I don't, but I feel like in aspects, yeah, because you got to deal with white women tears, and that's a motherfucker. So I'd rather deal with a little bit of attitude one day than those fucking crocodile tears, because that shit makes my stomach turn when I see videos of
that's
that.
The white in me, because I be crying, boy. My feelings be hurt.
See, don't do that. I mean, if you gonna cry, but that fake boo-hooing crying, no, I can't do that. It makes
manipulation
my stomach,
crying.
That makes my stomach turn. Like, I just feel so sad for everybody around that person.
I feel it.
But yeah, and then as far as white women, I'm sure you have to deal with a lot of random, crazy stuff, and especially if you are black dating white, you have to deal with the extra, because at the end of the day, not everyone is as wholesome as they may seem. And everyone got parents, everyone got grandparents, and those times were different times.
Right. And I don't think old girl was wholesome. So
I'm sure she had OnlyFans. How wholesome can she really be?
I had OnlyFans.
I'm not talking about you.
I'm a wholesome child of God.
But you're black, so that's fine.
It's okay. It's all right. Tell me how you really feel.
I'm just saying.
It's all right.
I
go to church on Sunday.
I'm with the making money with the OnlyFans, but you gotta have a little not wholesome in you.
Oh yeah, no, that's why I didn't get far, because I wasn't about to keep stretching the limits. Now, if she's making millions of dollars, she's doing some shit.
Yeah, she's
doing whatever they ask.
Yeah, she's fulfilling requests at that point.
Yeah,
I'll send a foot pic.
Okay.
I got ugly feet.
You can put some oil on your feet.
Yeah, I'll sell some drawers. But
hey, I seen some girl doing that.
Selling drawers?
I seen some girl selling her farts in a jar.
Oh yeah, I seen. Did you know she got she went to the hospital or something for that?
Really?
Because of her diet that she was doing for that.
Wow.
She was doing something, and I guess she was forcing the farts out, and she ended up going to the hospital for it, and I guess the doctor said she can't do that no more.
Damn.
Which is, people fart every day. I don't know why.
I'm like, she probably felt really light.
Yeah, I know, right? But I guess what she was doing was she was eating a diet to that specific customer. So if you wanted her to eat tacos all day, that's what she ate, and that was the fart she produced for him.
Gross. That's really gross.
Very, very, very gross.
I'm not knocking nobody's hustle though. I feel it.
No, it's crazy what people can make money with nowadays, or how people can make money. Because I never would have thought to sell bath water.
Yeah.
But give me a chance. Let someone ask for a bottle of bath water for $1,000. I'll take a bath quick, fast, in a hurry.
Hit them up.
I got you. But
Symphony's bath water.
Not my baby bath water. Fuck that. Someone asked for that bath water, I'm getting shot.
Who the hell takes baths in this house?
If the bathtub was big enough, I for sure would be taking baths. I'm just too tall for it.
Do grown men take baths?
I do. I for sure
take
a bath.
Do you take baths?
I can't.
We finally have a cameraman today, so it's not going to be so much of me getting up, stop and go's cuts.
I understand how much I want to talk.
He's going to help us out.
Oh, he wants to talk. You want to come get a chair?
I know.
Come over here.
If he does good today, we might let him on the next one. This is his right. His payment is going to be on video.
That is funny.
Right. But no, I well, the only grown man that I ever knew to take a bath was my dad. But mind you, I say I'm too big for a bathtub, and he's fucking 5-6 inches taller than me, 100 pounds more than me.
Rev Run be taking baths, so I take that back.
Epsom salt. That's the only time I would do it. Epsom salt.
Yeah.
I could relax.
But Rev Run got that big ass bathtub.
I seen Diddy just got that big ass cold tub. Like,
Yeah.
that shit is insane.
I need one of those because
Balls be all shriveled up.
if I had a tub like that, I for sure would be taking a bath every day. That's my like, what's the word? That's my go-to when I'm not feeling good. I got a headache, take a bath. I'm sore, take a bath. That's me, but I don't have a tub big enough, so I can't take baths like that. So I'll be taking 3-hour showers instead. It's not the same, though. Right. But back on these racist people. So when you say, how do you feel about being pro-black? Like, how deep does that go as far as, like, your life?
Deeper than Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, because that's
For sure.
At this point a fraud. It's just
That
a
lady
front.
bought a mansion, didn't she?
Who did?
The Black Lives Matter founder. She bought a mansion with the money that people donated.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I just found that out like last week.
People
Yeah.
are just crazy. Because wasn't it Black Lives Matter founded by a white person? Or I guess her.
No,
Is she white?
She was one of the founders. She's a black lady.
I heard that Black Lives Matter was founded by white people. I don't know.
But
I don't
all I
pay too
know
much
is
attention.
being pro-black is really like being for your community. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Uplifting the black man or black woman that you're with and really trying to build an empire, right? What this show is all about.
Right.
Okay. And so doing that with a black person and doing that for your black family is being pro-black. Now you go and you start talking to a white woman.
So you were saying
You leave your community.
right. You were saying for your family though. So does it stop at your family, or does it go for like a random person you see on the streets, or friends or cousins?
I can't help a random person on the streets until I help my family.
I feel that.
So
Because I like to believe that I am pro-black. I am all for helping my.
but you hate niggas.
My thing is I hate when people just gotta put me on the spot. I hate when people act stupid and just follow the trend of being stupid. And that
Yeah.
goes for any race, to be real with you. But I am closer with my black people, so I see it more from them. So
It's the difference between blacks and niggas to me.
no,
That's what I'm
there
saying.
also is. That's why I know why she said it.
Because there's white niggas, there's Mexican niggas.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
like the Pisces and Mexicans, they could separate this.
Yeah, I know.
You're right.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, niggas, the ignorance part is it has to stop, because all they're doing is making it worse for the next real black person. They're going around fighting each other, trying to shoot each other, trying to kill each other, gangbang, steal, and all that shit that doesn't need to be done. If we're trying to uplift each other and help each other out, doing all that is not gonna help.
When was the last time you heard of a black woman killing her boyfriend though?
I would have to look at a calendar because I don't remember really hearing
So
it.
my thing is, why is it that black men go and try to seek out these white women? Like, once you do that, to me, you're not pro-black no more.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, look at the trends you see on TV all the time. These white women are poisoning their husbands. They're, you feel me, plotting on them with their best friend, trying to get, like shit like that. Like, trying to really kill their family off
Right.
to go live with so-and-so.
Yeah.
Black women are not there trying to build a family. They're not trying to fucking go kill this nigga off so I can go be with John down the street. Like, you know what I mean? And so at what point are white women more submissive or better option than black women? Because are they really?
I think when it comes to the submissive part, they are, as far as like, I guess, talking back. And
they're just softer.
like their attitude, you know what I mean, on a daily basis. Because black women can be harsh to deal with on a daily basis. I'm not gonna say they're not. Some are more than others.
Moody. Oh my God. And I think it's really no, but for real though, it's just like stress. Like it's certain opportunities that I really don't have. You know what I'm saying? And that's not like pity me, like I'm sad. You know, I have to work harder. That it is what it is.
Right.
And especially being with a black man today, like most of them don't work as hard as they should. Or
Right.
like, for example, my niece, here he go talking about he work. You work right now.
Right.
Hanging on response.
He over there doing hand signs. I got you, bro. My bro be working.
My niece and my mom, for example, because obviously I'm black and white.
Right.
They are like, I don't want to work. I don't want to do nothing. I'm about to go be with this white man or this Mexican man and sit on my ass, right, and be taken care of. And I think black men feel that way too. Like, oh, this white woman, she gonna be a good housewife. She gonna take care of me. You feel me? Be a good mom and all that stuff. But it's like, shit, black women, we taught them how to do that. You feel me?
I'm not gonna say you wrong.
So it's like, again, why would you go choose a white woman for that reason? And that's another thing that he posted too. He said, black women could cook, but I believe white women can cook too.
Yeah,
like he was just all on board with the white woman.
But my thing is, like, I understand you can like he could like what he likes, and he's probably trying to find a reason or making a reason to why he likes what he likes because he feels like he has to defend himself. Right. Which I get it. Well, I don't get it.
So that makes me feel like he hated himself.
Probably. Probably. Because, I mean, back to the defending part, because me growing up, I've always liked black women. Just point blank period. Like, even when I was younger, I for sure nothing but black. Like, I didn't even look at the other race. Right. And when it would come to, like, maybe not so friends, but like people from the other race, like maybe Mexican boys or girls and white boys or girls, they were like, why black girls? Why this? Why that? But also back then it was more people didn't like black people. They're just gorgeous, just beautiful. The skin is great. It's just all around good for me, honestly. That's just what it is when it comes to black women. But sometimes when you get bombarded, you feel the need to defend yourself. So maybe he had like friends or family who were like, why these white bitches? Why these white bitches? You got this black girl here, the black girl there. And he was like, man, this. And then he got mad and then just started doing that type of shit.
Or he could be like that black girl. What's that one black girl who swore she was white on Dr. Phil? I don't remember her name.
Oh, yeah. I remember who you're talking about. I seen a video of some girl that was doing that same dumb shit.
That shit is hilarious. And that's the way that he was going. So the issue is, I guess, like you said, a lot of black people are having a hard time empathizing with him because he chose that white woman. So it's, can you be pro-black and be in an interracial relationship?
I feel like you can, but I will also say, for the most part, as far as me experiencing real life, the pro-black is the one that's not black. So a white man with a black woman, the black woman might not give a fuck about black people, and the white man is like
Kim Kardashian. She swears.
I'm not worried about her. But I have experienced, like with clients, like people that I tattoo and stuff, like they'll have mixed kids, you know, it's a white whoever, and they have the opposite. And they're up and down. Anyone that hates black people, I hate, and they don't deserve to be here.
That's my dad. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
My dad loves black people. My dad is Native American. Oh, if he heard you say that he was white, he'll jump on his
I've never met
right
your
now.
Dad.
That man would kill me.
I've never actually asked about your dad either, so seeing as you're half black and half white, I would assume he was the white.
I'm Native American.
Isn't everybody now?
No, but nah. My dad loves black women. He say he like his coffee like he like his women, and he don't drink no sugar, no creamer, no nothing, just straight black coffee, and he love it.
Yeah,
but
you know how honestly, I say that phrase? I like my women like I like my coffee, black, full of creamer.
Oh, I just like I like my coffee light skin, light skin like a motherfucker.
Yeah, super watered down or milk down.
Yeah. I'm like dark skinned niggas. They done ruined it for me. My baby daddy took that off the roster.
I mean, I'm far from dark skin, so.
That's good.
But I guess that's...
You're not dark either.
No.
I'm red.
Somebody finna be like, she racist.
Right. Hey.
Everybody got their preference.
Nah, I still.
Our second episode, we were phobic against certain people. Now we're racist, so... Shit happens. It is what it is.
I'm gonna get canceled one day, anyways.
Hey, hopefully we make some money before that happens.
Hey, you know.
But
hopefully, I am.
Off of this.
For sure, 100%. What? Like, you know, like when you're doing something, you just know that this is what you're supposed to be doing.
Right.
Like you just have that feeling like it's just easy.
This
like
is an easy one.
Yeah.
I've tried other stuff on camera and it's not as easy as this has been.
I've tried other stuff on camera like OnlyFans and that shit was hard as shit.
I didn't mean that. I was not
literally
going there.
No.
But
I love this though. Like I
it's
could really
really
do
fun.
this all day, but just not at nighttime. I'm not a night person.
And I'm all about night times. I hate being up in the morning. This girl wakes up so fucking early.
I wake up at 5 a.m. every day on the dot, ready to plant a garden like Jody Mama. That's how I want to live my life.
Okay, but when I get up, you're not planting no gardens. So
whoa, when you get up, this entire house be clean.
I'm
breakfast
talking
be
literal
cooked.
gardens.
Boy,
I need a pumpkin patch.
this nigga said I need a pumpkin patch.
Yeah, Halloween
Your
coming
grass is like this right now.
Hey, look. So let me explain real quick.
That was scamming the gardener.
So
Scamming them.
So we had lawn people, right?
Oh, just to let y'all know, because listen, we have to do like a side note. We have to do like a introduction because they don't know shit. They're probably like, "What do you mean when y'all wake up?" Like,
oh yeah,
we're roommates as of right now.
Yeah, we're
Life
we're
is crazy.
We've said before, she is my girl's best friend.
And I've been homeless my whole life, y'all.
She's not been homeless. She just hasn't had steady for longer than a couple years at a time.
Oh my gosh. I was born homeless.
So we're rooming together. We got bills that we're trying to save money on.
We got a million kids between us.
Too damn many. But yeah, but gardener. We had a gardener. My grandma got a gardener, but she passed away last year. Mm-hmm. And she paid the gardener. She did all that. I'm not good at paying bills. So I'll go.
Black men.
I'll go like 3 months without.
You know he black.
I'll go like 3 months without paying the gardener.
They was hiding out down the street talking about we at McDonald's because the gardener at the house.
But for me, but my thing is like, why you go 3 months with mowing the lawn? Like you come every week. And you go 3 months without getting paid. After the first month, I'm not coming no more.
That's why I need me a Mexican. Maybe I ain't so pro-black because they was working. They was working volunteer work at this point. Yeah,
real shit. So, but then I got tired of me having to pay 3 months at a time. Because 1 month, fine. You know, that's not too big in the pockets. But 2 months, 3 months, that's a big chump change. So.
I like mowing the lawn. But,
you do?
Yeah, no. So, brief story about me. I used to live in the mountains of Colorado. Mm-hmm. And I had some chickens. And I had some horses, and I used to mow the lawn. We used to grow corn. Real farm shit.
I like that.
Yeah. It was actually really lit.
That's cool.
Yeah, fresh eggs every morning. Yeah, pretty dope. But them chickens is aggressive, just like these white women.
This motherfucker.
Don't let them fool y'all. Don't let them fool y'all.
Oh, man. That's funny.
That's going to be the soundbite for this podcast.
I know,
this
right?
episode.
This it has a point to it, but it's a lot of bullshit to this one.
So listen, I swear I feel like I have substance and I be wanting to talk about one topic for so long. And I know that's what y'all want to hear. Because I'll be seeing that in comments of other podcasts too.
Just one topic?
But I be all over the place and y'all just gonna have to listen to me.
Oh yeah, she be having 1,000 things to say and I try to keep it to one. But luckily one topic for us usually lasts about an hour.
Yeah.
So it's fine, it works. Yeah. But I do want to switch over. Well, one, I have a question. How was the guy that we originally were talking about, how was he killed? Like what happened to him? Like why did he die? She stabbed
him like 27 times. And she claims, so at first she said it was because she was mentally ill. So that's how she got out on her hold. She got released on a psychiatric hold or whatever. But now she's claiming it was self-defense. But at first the bitch didn't do it. So it's
But she's going to be allowed to lie.
But they showed a picture. If we can find the picture, we're going to post it here. Mm-hmm. She was sitting in the room covered in blood and the lady is free.
All it takes is some crocodile tears. That's all it takes. Because proof is in the pudding. She's like the female George Zimmerman.
Yeah.
Real. If you're a certain look, certain color, you are dealt easier to or harsher to, depending on the color of you. And it's just facts at this point.
That's because they don't want it done to them. They start punishing white people, then it's going to be applied to them, and then boop.
No, yeah, for real. And it's really sad, and that's where it goes to the like black people support black people, because I said it on the last one. I went on my own little spiel. Black people need to support black people. You need to look out for each other. And
no, okay, hold on though. So black people need some customer service courses though, or something, because when we some courses. Or like, you know, some therapy, because when they get some support, it's like it's so hard for them to say thank you, or it's so hard for them to actually follow through with what you're supporting them with. It's like, you know what I mean? We got to do better. No,
I also wanted to touch that real quick. We do need to do better as people, as black people, for each other, for ourselves, and just for humanity in general, because I do feel like every specific race, every race has something to give to any group of whatever.
We built this country, so I know we got something.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, everyone is so on to trying to be like the next person, or they want to live the music they listen to, or the movies they watch.
TikTok did that. All you do on TikTok is just copy whatever somebody else is doing and see who does it better.
Yeah, but that's as a whole. That's for anybody on TikTok. I'm talking about just strictly black people, because it started, niggas, they don't know how to step away from what their norm is.
But what is our norm? Because we've been so far removed from what our norm is that we're trying to figure out what to do.
Well, when I said our norm, I meant your individual norm.
Oh.
So like me, how I was raised, I could have been a gang member. I could have been an alcoholic. I could have been this. I could have been that. But I chose not to do that.
I could have been a fucking crackheaded prostitute.
Exactly. And I'm glad you chose not to do that.
Thank God.
And then, like the next person, like some black people, they grow up in a good, they grow up good. You know, they got the money, they got both parents and all that other stuff. But then they end up being bad, which they got away from their norm, but in a bad way. So yes, there is, you know, you got to be careful what you get away from, but you have to just look for the better and work for the better. Just because you're in this situation doesn't mean you have to continue that situation.
And that's the hardest thing for me. Just like mentally, I feel like a lot of black people are stuck in the past. You know, and so it's like going forward, white people ain't gonna help us out of it, so that's just that. But going forward, I agree with you. But how do we you feel me? How do we push each other ahead? Like,
it starts with you individually. You just have to think for yourself, for one. Like we were talking about the reparations or whatever it's called. If we were to get it, if we were to get it back, if we were to get it back, say if we did that one number that came up, 300,000 per black person.
I don't know who was making these numbers up.
I don't know where that number came up from, but I heard it, so I'm gonna run with it. So say 300,000. Do you know how much of that will go back to the white man within a month?
Oh, for sure, because my taxes is gone, and I got a lot of taxes.
That's what I'm saying, but but that's what I'm saying. Like when it comes to like just black people in general, especially like we're in San Bernardino.
Yeah, a lot of
San Bernardino people, they'll get some money and it's gone the next day. But give that to a white man, or especially an older white man or something like that, they're going to put it away. They're going to put it towards something. It might be gone, but it's coming back to them.
That's financial literacy, and obviously we're not taught that for specific reasons.
No.
But also, a white woman is not going to know how to handle a black man's money like a white man's money should be handled. Because it's a lot more that a black man needs to do. First of all, he needs to get some sort of property under his belt, some sort of business under his belt, some sort of life insurance under his belt. You feel me? Whereas a white man might already have that. And it's different investments that you can make. You feel me? How is a white woman going to understand what the hell a black man needs to do to get ahead?
They're not, unless a black man tells them. But at the same time, most black men don't know what they need either. So, like you said, life insurance. I never had life insurance until I got with my girl.
Really?
Yeah, and then she got me life insurance.
She's smart.
See?
Your sister is smart. That's her brother right here behind the camera.
Yeah.
She's smart.
But me, life insurance was not... I don't plan on dying, so why do I need life insurance?
So
that's my way of thinking, and that's most people's way of thinking.
I had life insurance like through my jobs, but obviously you lose that every job you quit, and I'll be quitting jobs.
I pay for me, my kids, and my mom life insurance too.
Yeah, I'm not trying to have no fish fry for myself. So yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. You're planning for.
Well, you just a little ghetto.
He's working his way to a different position, okay?
Yeah, for sure.
I got him. But
for sure.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't appreciate, we could constantly blame it on the next person. Oh, we didn't get our reparations. Oh, we have to start here. Oh, we got to do that. We got to work harder. Then just do it. Mm-hmm. If you know that's what you got to do going into any situation, just go there and do it. Mm-hmm. Like any job you get. Go and plan to be the hardest working person there. It might not get you anywhere, but you know you did your best. And then you can go on, and even then, you can meet people. You go to the job, you meet this one person, they meet you to that person, and so on and so forth, and it goes places. Mm-hmm. So, all you got to do is stop being so janky, be sociable, and stop thinking everybody's against you. That's another thing that I see is everyone thinks someone's plotting on them, which they're not always wrong. But it's not always the case either.
That's what I hate about Rod Wave. I swear. His music is so sad, and it makes this whole generation feel like the world is out to get them. And it's like, what are y'all going through like that? Like,
nothing.
The
They're
world
not
is
going
not
through
out
shit
to get you. And that is so scary about this generation. Like, they make this like sad sounding music now and stuff. Yeah. I hate it.
The new generation's part, if you want to be cool, you have to be depressed.
Yeah, you gotta be sad.
Yeah, and it's so sickening, especially with us that have younger kids. We don't want our kids growing up to be sad or being sad now, because that can get to worse and worse and go further than no one wants it to go. Mm-hmm. So
see, and that's another reason why I just feel like I wouldn't date outside my race, because we handle sadness and mental illness and depression, certain things differently. Right. Than white people do. Right. And I feel like white people take it all the way. Like,
they do. Well, any chance that, as you see, anytime you get in trouble, you can claim it and then you're out of trouble. Mm-hmm. But for a black person, they don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. They just put you where the hell ever, even though for a black person, it usually is the truth that they have some kind of mental illness with them.
Yeah. I just want to know, what's the appeal to black men dating? Like, why do they date white women? Can y'all tell me that?
Because they want to do the white man what the white man has done to them for years. Fuck.
It has to be deeper than that. It has to be deeper.
No, well,
because what's his name? Childish Gambino.
Right.
He's so pro-black, but isn't he with a white woman?
He said he dates the black of every race. He said that in a comedy skit, and he said that in his song.
Mm-hmm. Like the nigga of every race, like you were saying.
Yeah, but okay, so let me switch that just for Childish Gambino, and only because I'm a fan of him. What if black women don't like him?
We do.
You do. Well, I don't know. I'm assuming you're answering, so you do. But but that can also be a big thing about it, because I'm not gonna lie. Yes, I love black women, but black women was the first ones to give me attention as well. Okay. So that could have affected me. Mind you, when I was 4 or 5, I had a Aaliyah poster on my wall, so I liked him before then.
Right.
But say if only white women like you, you're gonna get with a white, especially a man. They want a woman. Period.
It didn't seem like white women like this man. He was posting for years until he actually got a white girlfriend.
He probably had one white girlfriend in like middle school type shit, and then people dissed him from then on.
My first boyfriend was white. Well, no, my first boyfriend was Mexican. His name was Pedro.
That is kind of Mexican.
But my second boyfriend... Right.
Yeah.
That's real Mexican.
My second boyfriend was white. His name was Nicholas. He was real polite. But after that, I just realized that's a little too dull. He's a little too dull for me. But I like assholes.
And I was going to say, that's a whole different subject, because...
I love them.
Which is a subject I did want to talk about tonight, but I wanted you to get your subject out.
Oh, go ahead. Let's switch subjects, because I just feel like, listen, you can't be pro-black and date these white women, period. And I don't support it, because you wanted this white woman so bad, and then she went and killed yourself, because y'all have nothing in common. You know what I mean? And these white women is faking the funk to get with these black men. They don't know what they're doing. There's no way that they can help you go forward, period.
Right.
Period.
Yeah.
And when a black woman is with a white man, it's because he's tricking. Sorry.
A black woman would, yeah, makes sense. I
Yeah.
forget.
From personal experience.
I'm half tricking. It's fine.
I'm a product of tricking.
I like to
Get your par. Yeah, get you a ring, a house.
So I wanted to talk about kind of on subject of what I was just about to bring up, but kind of not. So for me, I don't think you should put your hands on a woman as a man, almost regardless.
My son struggles with this all the time.
Yeah,
like,
why?
When should he put his hands on, you feel me, his sister or not? And I'm like, you shouldn't. But there are times where I've seen my daughters hit him and provoke him to where I'm like, he finna whoop your ass because I'm gonna let him.
But I think that's different because one, they're kids. They're all kids. And two, they're siblings. I used to fuck my little sister up all the time, any given chance. Yeah. But I wasn't doing it to hurt her. Yeah. It was for play. I mean, for them, it might be a different situation because they're at that point, it kind of gets out of hand. But for me, at least, with my little sister, it was strictly play. And it was usually wrestling, not hitting.
Yeah.
But I bring that up because, I don't believe you should put your hands on a woman. A man should put their hands on a woman unless it's really out of, like, really self-defense. Like,
okay.
If you're trying to kill me or, like, one of my kids or a family member or something like that, then, yeah, I have all right to knock your shit out.
I feel like you should restrain a woman because you guys know how to do that and you're way stronger than a woman.
But what I'm saying,
versus like putting your hands on them.
Yes, you know? But in the moment, who's really thinking about that? I mean, so if someone's running at my kid, especially with a knife, let's say, I'm not thinking to restrain you.
Okay.
I'm just gonna drop your little ass.
Pause. We're gonna add another video here. You better learn how to do this because these girls was in the Vegas parking lot and this dude was talking to like 3 girls, right? And somebody was recording from their car, and one of the girls swung on the dude, right? Clocked his shit, and then he backed up, whatever. And then another girl ran up behind him, started jumping him, and then this nigga just took off on these bitches. Oh my god, he was knocking bitches down left and right. At that point, you know what I'm saying? Because he's getting jumped.
I feel like sometimes you got to like that too.
He knocked that bitch out. Oh, I can't wait for y'all to see this.
But you got to think about it because getting jumped, you could die from getting jumped.
You could. Them bitches was knocking him upside the head with heels.
Yeah. Oh yeah. See, fuck that. So, but I will also say, I do agree with the restraint thing because when I was in high school, one of the parties I went to, I was dancing with some girl. And then out of nowhere, she just started pulling, because I used to have long hair. Out of nowhere, she just started pulling my hair, like trying to rip my shit off for whatever fucking reason. Wow. I can't tell you when. I don't know.
Did she have hair? She was a chicken hair, huh?
No, I think.
You said without saying too much, because she's probably watching.
Right. Well, no, I doubt she is. But she just started pulling my hair out of nowhere, like really yanking my shit and just. No man wants a hair pulled.
Right.
So I put her little ass in a headlock. Choked the shit out of her.
That's not that bad.
No, it's not, because I'm not going to punch her. Like I said, especially when I was younger, I really had like, no, don't put your hands on women, period. But I was like, she's not stopped pulling my hair, and I don't know why she's doing it. So I was like getting really mad. So I was like, the only thing I could think of is to choke her out until she stops. So I put my arm, choking. She started freaking out. I was like, let go, I'll let go. She finally did, and the rest of the night was fine. But if I would have just socked her shit and knocked her out, that would have been a whole different situation. Right. I would have been in the wrong, which I would have been in the wrong for me as well, not just for outside looking in.
You guys are stronger than us, right?
But, yeah.
But at the same time, okay, because like me, I'm crazy, a little bit, right? And I think I've been in like 3, like abusive relationships, and I will fight the nigga back. And it really just doesn't faze me. But I also know that, number one, like women be like, oh, he beat my ass or whatever. A nigga could really beat your ass.
No,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so like you have to differentiate, like, is this nigga really beating my ass? Or you feel me? Like, is this nigga just trying to get me off of him type shit?
Right.
And then I know that I provoke him a lot. You know what I mean? Like I might like slap the nigga upside his head if I find something in his phone while he's sleeping or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the... Oops. You know what I'm saying? Or like I hit the nigga upside the head with a Fat Tuesday bottle. Like shit like that. At that point, I'm not saying that he should hit me, but women know what we're doing, you know? And sometimes we hide behind the fact that y'all can't hit us. And it's like, that's definitely not fair to you guys.
And I also agree with that.
Niggas get tired of that.
I also agree with that. But then that's when why are you provoking him to that point? And you're doing it on purpose. He
provoked me first.
Y'all should not be putting your hands on each other. Almost period.
I agree, but there are situations where I'm not saying it's right, but it happened because you pushed somebody to that point. Yeah. Just like these white women on Snap. It ain't right. You know what I'm saying?
But it happens.
But it happens. Just like black men hit women, Mexican men, just minorities. Because I really don't see a lot of white men beating women's ass.
They do.
They get off with it because I don't.
They get off with it. White men are fucking crazy because they do killings. They don't do a lot of hitting. But I see it with I've seen it with every single race: white, Mexican, black. Maybe not Asian, but I don't really hang out with too many Asian people.
I was just listening to that Stan song by Eminem. You know, when he drove off the cliff with his girl in the car. Yeah. White
they go crazy shit like that. But like with me. It's a no-go, period.
You gotta really piss John off for him to kill you, though. Like, had to have, like, I don't know, fuck this cousin or something. Like, I don't know what you gotta do to a white man to make him, like, kill you. Like, take his money or something.
It's usually money, especially if they're blue-collar.
Take his house.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You take his property. You take property from a white person, they lose their shit. Mm-hmm. That's the end-all, be-all.
Man, I just did my ancestry test, and whoever is my first motherfucking cousin, hit me up, Dave, because he got a lot of property.
This motherfucker.
And he white, and I'm like, I'm proud of you, cousin. Yeah.
It tells you your family members?
Oh, my gosh, I got like 200 family. Some of them I already know. They in Bakersfield, but that's my black family. But my white family... Listen, so white from Delaware. This man has so much rental property. It's crazy. Like
we like rental property today.
And I look at my black family and I'm like, what do we have? Shit.
But why?
Because we don't have no financial literacy. Like literally none. Like I have never heard a white person talk about, oh, I'm waiting for my taxes.
No. But
never.
But the thing is, like, it's so like me. I'm not gonna say that I'm super financially literate, but the way I grew up, I seen what you can have and what you can't have just based off of a rash decision. Mm-hmm. So I've always been good at saving my money, but with that being said, like I can go all year without spending really $1 on myself besides business expenses. Mm-hmm. But once I get that bug that I want to buy something for myself, it's a wrap. I'm spending thousands of dollars.
Oh God.
So
me too though. I just did that.
Like me, like my girl. She has the bug all year long, but she'll spend like $5 here, couple dollars here, $10 here.
She buys little shit.
But me, it's once a year maybe, but I'm buying thousands of dollars of equipment.
So I mean, you're doing the same thing as her, just once?
Yeah, it's just at one time, which it makes me feel better because all year long I'm saving. Mm-hmm. But once it does happen, and once I buy the stuff, like all this stuff in here, I shouldn't have bought it when I bought it, but I did because I wanted it, and I had visions for it. So,
but this is an investment,
and I will also say that for myself, which goes back to just mainly black people. A lot of my stuff that I do buy, that I do want, is usually investments. Mm-hmm.
I think it's just black people don't have the belief that their investments is going to go where they think it's going to go.
Right.
So they just don't.
But how much is a fucking gold chain is an investment? As soon as you put it on, that's just nowhere near the value you bought it for.
Mm-hmm. Until the price of gold goes back up.
Yeah, and when is that going to happen?
I don't know.
So, like, me, I mean,
gold is no, wait, no, let me not say I don't know, because gold is up right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you want to sell your gold, sell it right now.
Right now. I swear. But who's going to do it? And then they're going to buy it again tomorrow when it goes back down. So they're wasting money.
For sure.
So.
But rather buy gold than diamonds.
Diamonds are like fake. Mm-hmm. The worth of diamonds is total bullshit.
Right. So if you learn anything from us today, learn that.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, for real. But like me, when I do spend money, I'm not spending it on jewelry. I'm rarely not spending it on clothes like that. Like I work from home, so I got Walmart t-shirts and some whatever shorts. I don't care how I really look on a daily basis. But when I do spend, like I said, this setup that we're using for this wasn't cheap, but it is an investment. I do plan and hoping that we make money with this one day. Which that's what I feel like your financial literacy starts to come into it, where black people needs to start to do. If you're going to buy something, make sure you can make money with it either right away or within a time. If you buy something, even if you just want to buy it for the day, maybe you could flip it later. Whatever the case may be, do it for a reason, not just because you want it or it's flashy or there's some new shoes or this person has it, so I want it.
And we know how to flip stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
So I don't know why we don't do it more. I do, but I don't know why people don't do it more.
I'm not a good flipper when it comes to that.
Really?
I'm not a good salesperson. I'd rather work for the money than try to
provide a service.
Yeah, I provide services. So
I'm a salesperson. I'm a hustler. I'll be like, how much money can I make with this?
I've tried so many sales jobs and I quit the same day.
You see, I haven't went to work. What is it? I went to work all month. It's like the 17th. Ain't lifted a finger, but I made some money.
Hey,
you gotta hustle.
As long as you do what you gotta do.
But black people gotta think like that. I feel like, we just have to. It's just belief, honestly. It's just confidence in black people. We don't have the confidence in investing. We just don't. Like, a white person might be like, yeah, I know that this JP Morgan stock is going to go up because Dave told me. But is Dave telling black people, feel me, about
he's not telling
this
Tyrone.
investment? Right.
No.
So,
but
educate ourselves. And white women are not going to educate you because it's just not. I just don't feel like they're not as hungry as a black woman to be like, let's build.
No, because for the most,
they want to stay at home and already have you provide for them.
Yeah, and if you go by like when you imagine a white woman, they stay at home. They're stay at home moms and
going to Target.
They get handed pretty much whatever they want because they could find that man that could do it for them.
But like you said, because I will point that out, like you've seen the decisions that people made and what you can have and what you can't have.
Yeah.
I grew up seeing just what you can't have. You know what I mean? So like my vision of what I was going to have growing up was like obsolete, like nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to be whatever my parents are.
Right.
You feel me? And I guess that is the benefit of being with a white woman. She can be like, okay, babe, we'll buy a home. I'm not thinking of buying no motherfucking home. But, she can kind of sway you in that way. But is she really going to put in the work?
No, she's not going to put in the work, but she'll put the thought in her head to benefit herself. That's how I see it. When it comes to shit like that, they'll have a plan for you, but your plan is revolved around them.
Yeah. Same thing when black women date white men. Like my mom, she just wanted to chill. You feel me? And I just don't see no benefit in that type of relationship. No. Whether it's man or woman, reverse.
But I will also say, because I am mixed, my family's mixed. We're all different shades of colors and all that good stuff. So for me, it kind of weirds me out when I see a full same race family. Like, I don't know, it just weirds me out a little bit.
Like Tiana Taylor and Iman Shumpert, beautiful black family. And I love it. I love to see it.
It's fine. But like when I'm out in public and I see like an all white family, a white dad, a white mom, 2 white kids, I'm like, ugh. Same with Hispanic. I feel like
that's how it should be because they have an understanding in their household.
Yeah, they do, but at the same time, like, I don't know. Like I said, we're very mixed in my family. So seeing all one thing kind of is like, what the fuck is wrong with them?
But okay, so like I'm not going to put your family like out there, but like for my family, you feel me, like that mixing stuff, my mom and my dad didn't work. You know what I'm saying? No. They just had 2 different visions. Yeah. As a white man and a black woman. Even though she tried to hop on board and they bought a home and, you feel me, he just spent his money differently than she would have liked. He was very much more friendly than she would have liked. He's the type of person, all drinks on me at the bar. Like, white man.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And he's going to jump through that camera at you.
Native American man.
Yeah, see?
But he just, she wasn't with that after so long. I just feel like it just doesn't work. It don't work.
Financially, so my mom is white, my dad's black. Financially, they're both bad with money. I will say that. And the only reason I say I saw what you could have is because my dad, he sold stuff. So he had lump sums of money at any given time.
Right. Oh, I live off of lump sums of money though. That's a black people thing. That's horrible. I need consistent money.
Yeah. So
I gotta work on.
But he would do that, and then he'll go buy a car, and the car will break down within a week or something like that.
You talk about me.
So what I'm saying is, like, if he would have spent, and even then it didn't help that he drank every single day, all day. So whatever lump sum of money he had never lasted long. So that's where I got
It's like them crackheads in LA who get like hundreds. I know they making hundreds of dollars a day because that's how much they're spending on drugs.
Yeah.
That shit is gone. Priorities fucked
up. And that's it. Priorities is fucked up. But for me, where I was just lucky in that aspect is, as a kid, I seen my dad doing weird shit with money, and I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that to my family, type thing. You know what I mean? So
see, on the other end of the spectrum, I seen my sister like make her last, like she'll pay all her bills. You feel me? Buy a few little things for herself, and then make her little last $25 stretch for 2 weeks, and then that's where my financial literacy came in. Like, oh, we can make it work off this little bit versus just saving. You know what I'm saying? Living paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah, and I don't like living like I told you. This first, what day is a week, a month it is. So these first 2 weeks of April, I've been working my ass off because I've been super lazy.
This nigga did 80 tattoos today.
I'm trying to make it work. So I've been really lazy since the beginning of the year, and we've been paying rent. I don't like just paying rent.
Right.
I like to have I like to see the money in my safe. That's me. But that's where I get it from my dad, because he used to keep his money in the safe. He'll pull it out every day and count it just because. But that's when he would start spending. Me, I just like to see the shit. So I've been working really hard this month because I want to get ahead for next month, and then so on, and let it tumble. So by the end of the year, I'm ahead 6 months, which is a good way to be, I think. Cool.
So happy doing
I know, he's so cheesy. You better cut it out, Kitty.
I want to say shit.
He said, I have something to say.
He gonna be on. We can put you on next week.
He just is reckless, y'all. But I mean, you know, I can be too. I try to be kind of chill because look, the vibe of this podcast is more. I want it to be more like 85 South show because I'm just a fucking comedian. I just want to laugh all day, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, we can't laugh all day talking about Courtney Taylor and the She Devil.
See,
you know, you feel me?
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. See,
but see, you are more of a good mythical morning type person.
I'm for sure.
So we're trying
like
to find a good balance between education and bullshit.
I like to have facts, and I like to say real shit from time to time.
Yeah.
You're funny. I like to think I'm funny sometimes, but my humor is pretty dry and dark.
Seinfeld humor.
I don't even like Seinfeld though, but I get that though.
But yeah.
But I get that. So
just dry.
I am dry, but you know, fuck it. This is how I am. I'm a black man in a white man's body. So
this is what it's gonna be.
I have a dark humor. I don't care.
No, I have a very dark humor, but I don't know how to just say jokes. Like that doesn't make.
Oh, sometimes I just say jokes like in my back pocket, right? And I'll be like, at this moment and this time, I'm gonna use it, and then boom, it just be coming in like, yes, this is the time I could use it.
So you wait? No.
Hell yeah, no. Like it's just like sayings like stay in my head, and then like they just pop back up like. This is the time.
See,
say this saying.
The only time I can have jokes is if you give me something to work with.
I just say what's on the fuck in my head.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And that's how you're supposed to live. But anyways, we've been all around town with this topic, and I think it is really sad. I will say that I do think that it's unfortunate that he got killed.
Yes.
However, just like a lot of rappers who speak about death in their songs and then they die, like this man got what he was looking for and died.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like instead of trying to go outside your race, which is nothing, I'm not like a prejudiced person, racist person, but I just for an understanding of, you know, one another.
Lifestyles and stuff.
Yeah, and just family and where we're going. I think that you should be with your same race. Like that makes sense. There's nothing wrong with dating outside of your race if you feel that's your preference.
You just have to have the same mindset for the most part, and
because there's a lot of white people, there's more white people on welfare than there are black people. That's a fact.
Yes.
And there are a lot of white women that are working their ass off to get out of that spot.
Right.
But I mean,
it's just hard to say because there's so many circumstances to
black
any
men
given
are not looking
situation.
for those white women.
No, why would you be looking for on welfare white women? You know what I mean?
Right.
But I don't know. It's hard to say because it comes down to everyone's individual personality. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you can make it work based off of the bare minimum that you have connected, and sometimes it doesn't work and you guys are through and through the same person pretty much.
Right.
So it all depends on you, your situation, what you want, who wants you and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it is really sad that someone's dying. Anyone dies by the hand of who you love.
Right.
Unless you're the one trying to kill them, there's no reason y'all should be trying to kill each other. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know. It's sad. It's fucked up.
Do you think the black community should support him? Like, you know, I mean, there ain't no way to support him because he's dead. But just our reactions to it haven't been so like, R.I.P.
Yeah, like other people that died not by their choice at all. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I feel like the black community should support him as far as she needs to go to jail.
Yeah.
If she did it.
Mm-hmm. She did it. I mean, the picture shows she did it.
I'm trying to give some some extra to it. But should they support him for not liking or wanting to be black or something like that? No, of course not. But at the same time, justice needs to be there regardless of the situation. Whether it was a black woman that killed him or not, she needs to go to jail. Mm-hmm. A Mexican woman, she needs to go to jail, or vice versa. He needs to go to jail. It doesn't matter who it was, what race it was. You do wrong,
if he killed her, the news would be jumping right now.
No, for real. And he would have been in jail regardless of what the situation is.
Mm-hmm. Just like Brittany Griner, held over there for just a damn THC pen, you feel me, in Russia for a long ass time, and this girl is out for murder in 3 days.
It's the same thing with people that like little kids. People that do wrong towards little kids get out before any other before drug users.
I've been hearing about
dealers.
a lot of priests and these little kids, which is like crazy. Aren't you Catholic?
We've been over this. I was raised Catholic, but I don't practice any religion. Which, do y'all want to hear us talk about religion? I
hated my religion class.
Yeah. I have my own beliefs of what I'm pretty much making my own religion for me. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I believe in. This is what I kind of...
That's called spirituality.
Really? So... I have my own thing that I would like to discuss with you, because you have more verse as far as different religions.
Yeah.
I've only had Christian, Catholic for the most part.
I've been Muslim, Jehovah's Witness, Christian, Catholic, Baptist, Mormon. I've tried it all.
Say this. No. You know what I've heard?
A Satanist pierced my nipples though, and I was kind of like, "Girl, you putting a spell on me?"
Is she really a Satanist though?
Hell yeah! You seen that pentagram on her hand, and then she said it herself. She said she wasn't an atheist, but she's like, people freak out when they find out what I do believe in. You feel me? And,
oh yeah, makes sense.
You know,
she's cool as hell though. She's so sweet. Dope. She's a sweet ass lady.
She is dope, which goes to show that you can't judge people.
Which was I was gonna say based off of religion.
Yeah.
A lot of times when I hear about Satanists or people that worship the devil, however you want to phrase it, they're always like some of the nicest people.
It seems like it until you see that one documentary where that man was a Satanist and he was drawing stars above every person he would kill.
But those are TV Satanists. I feel like real Satanists aren't really like that. You know what I mean?
Well, ain't nothing worse than the what's them people? Scientologists. Boy, and watch. Once I say Scientology, I'm finna get an email about it. Swear to God, probably. They're everywhere. They're the Illuminati.
No, real shit.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, we're going to talk about religion. I really am over asking y'all what y'all want to hear, because I like to talk about what I want to talk about.
No, for real. But it's nice to have some little feedback for the people that do give us some feedback.
Yeah, I just want to know, are y'all pro-black? And if so, would you date a white woman or any other race? Because it really don't have to be about white women. But this is because that white woman killed that black man.
That is why this topic is here.
And that's just unfortunate.
I don't know. So you've never dated outside? We're trying to get to the end, but no. I do want to.
Hell no. No,
yeah, I've never dated outside.
I've only had sex with one white man, and he was a nigga. He is a nigga. So he lives in San Bernardino. He's a nigga.
Makes sense. So if y'all want to let us know, let us know. Comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe. Put that notification bell on. Put that on.
Right.
That ding ding thing.
Put the fuck on.
Right. and share it to your best friend and talk about us talking about other
And
stuff.
follow our socials at CC the P, the one and only.
It's the one and only part gets me every time. But mine is ink
I'm
underscore.
gonna make a shirt that say the one and only.
I know. Ink underscore Empire 5. I'll put them down in the description as well. So y'all ain't gotta remember it.
Yeah, and I think that we're gonna also start doing more uploads of just us talking with our friends.
Yeah.
You feel me? Adding people on throughout the week. So tell us
Like I said, I got my brother behind camera right now that he's gonna be on probably next week.
He has a mouthful.
Man, and I got some friends that just want to hop on and just talk shit. So
yeah,
if y'all like those, cool. If you don't,
cool.
You know,
keep watching
shit
us
happens.
on Tuesdays. For
I know, right?
Our topic of the week. Yeah, next week I think that we're gonna be talking about girl code and bro code.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that works for me.
I'm with it.
All right, y'all have a good one.